Hey, a lot of guys have been calling us and checking on two things. Number one isn't bootcamp slightly expensive? I've never invested that kind of money. And number two is this one-day program good enough for me to build my business? Okay, I'm going to answer both your questions in a very simple way. Number one, if you feel that's expensive, I understand. Now, please understand that there is something called cost, there is something called value. If you look at Bootcamp as a value program, you'll never compare cost, because the kind of value this gives you to grow your business is phenomenal. Number two is a principle called loss of time or cost of time loss, right? Think of this: if you're making 50,000 rupees a month, but your true potential is about making a lakh or lakh and a half a month. And if you should make 1 lakh and if you're making 50,000, my friend, you're already losing 50,000 rupees every single month. And into 12 months you're losing 6 lakh rupees solid, and in about 10 years you're losing money that you can actually buy a house in Chennai or in Hyderabad. So you're losing a lot of money because you are losing time. Number one. Number two, a lot of people have this feeling, oh, I invested in something 3 months back, I invested in a program 6 months back, should I invest again? When will you ask me to invest again after bootcamp into something? Let me tell you a very simple thing, guys. We are in business, and quite often as a trainer, we misunderstand business as a hobby or hobby as a business. Business is never that you'll get everything. You've got to learn to reinvest. I run an office. Every month I pay the rent, whether I use the office, I don't use the office. I go with yearly expenditure of saying, okay, this would be my yearly office expenditure. I have a team who's working for me. Their salaries is my responsibility. So I cannot tell the team, oh, you know what, I did not have business, so I'll not pay you this month. When you're running large businesses and you're prepared to run large businesses, your every month expenditure is a default thing. Why are we getting surprised about it? Why are we thinking, okay, why should I invest? You have to invest because that's the rule of the game. And only because that investment happens in the office, that investment happens on the team, that investment happens on my own self, I'm able to make big money. The same thing goes with you. Now, that is how you should look at Bootcamp. So you should understand, okay, if I'm making 50,000, if I'm making a lakh, and if I can make 2 lakhs, if I can make 1 to 2 lakhs, which means if I can double up my revenue using this program's principles, then it's great. Now the question is, what do we cover in this? We cover 9 amazing elements, and going by the testimonials of people who have attended the pre-program or the main program, I'll tell you, a lot of participants have even told us that, Fahim, I was not even aware that these elements exist in my business. I thought training business is very simple. Just go deliver training and come back. I used to think that because I get 5 on 5, on a feedback, client will call me and give me the next program. It doesn't run that way. Well, you can make 30, 40, 50,000 rupees with that, but if you want to really make big money for your family, for your children, don't you want your children to go to a better school? Don't you want to have a better lifestyle? Don't you want to upgrade to a nicer car? Don't you want to have a nicer house? Don't you want to give them a good lifestyle? Well, that is what motivates me to work really hard, invest a lot on myself, and this is your time to go ahead and invest in yourself. So right from the mindset to plotting to marketing to sales to revenue to P&L to operations to FAQs to business model to auditing, everything is power packed in this program. And I'll tell you the good news. Initially, we wanted to launch this as a one-day program. You come in the morning, you learn everything, you go in the evening. But I understood a lot of people's requests. They say, Fahim, knowledge is great, but help us implement it. Please help us implement it. Now, I'd have easily gone ahead and charged you extra for the implementation side of it. I am not going to do it. So how I've packaged this, we have packaged this beautifully. 2 days before the program, you're going to get your worksheets, which will put you in the level of understanding what's happening in the business. Then you're going to spend a full 9 hours with me. You're going to have your breakfast with me, chai with me, your lunch with me, again evening snacks with me, and after which I'm going to spend, if you want, I can spend 5-10 minutes to understand your inquiries, your questions, one-to-one, giving you lifetime sitting across the table with you. And that's after that. 15 days, we are going to put you in a cohort, in a WhatsApp, in a cohort where people can come, people can discuss their real-time implementation challenges, and my team and my, your leads, everybody will help you out there. And on the 16th day is your real assessment of whether this investment is good or not, is because on the 16th day, I'm going to meet you live in your small cohorts and check with you. You're not going to ask me questions. I am going to ask you questions saying, how was the implementation? And it's going to be a great program. So guys, without any doubts, without any questions, go ahead, sign up. We have very limited seats. I'll see you in Hyderabad on 6th of September. Get excited and understand the difference between an expenditure and asset, and Bootcamp is totally an asset for you. Go ahead, get in touch with this number or with your chapter lead and get started with Bootcamp. Bye-bye.